folks. Okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit about the flow, mainly the pump, and how horrible it is. It's a decent pump, again, for fresh water. I don't think it'd be a problem, but I think in salt, I'm still going to probably wind up having to change out the pump. This guy right here, and let me see if I can get that to focus a little bit. Of course not. Well, it's like a 98 gallon per hour pump from Aqueon. It's the one that comes with the kit. And so the first thing, before we even talk about the pump and maybe tweaking it a little bit, is this guy right here. So this is basically the outlet for the tank, and you can direct the flow a little bit, but it also has a very small opening on it. So the first thing I will tell you, if you're doing salt, pitch it. Gone. We have absolutely no use for that in the Aqueon Evolve 8. So that's the first thing, because that really does inhibit the heck out of the flow. Okay, now I pulled mine out, and you can see there's the little, it just kind of pops off the back. Just move it gently, and that'll hook in, and then there's like another little tube, and this is on the outside of the tank. So it'll look or on the outside of the bulkhead. So it'll look something like that, except there'll be a little piece in the middle here that this end connects to. So you don't want to throw this out. You just want to throw out the outlet tube. I wouldn't even throw it out. I'd hang on to it, because you never know. You may want to just get out of it and sell your tank. But let's talk about the pump. So this guy right here, some things you need to do. So the first thing is right there, and I also saw this on another video, and I cannot remember the user, but they had a freshwater tank, and it was actually a good idea. So I looked at it and I said, let's give it a shot, and they definitely had it dead on. You need to get rid of this little yellow tab thing here that kind of slides around. So you're going to want to open the pump up, and we're going to, of course, I prepped this. Be a little harder to probably separate than what I'm about to do, but you're going to want to go ahead and just pull the pump apart like that. Okay, so that's the first thing. Take that, put it in your junk drawer, and hang on to it for a rainy day. So it's going to look something like this, right? You have this little shield. Now the hole is going to be empty, and you're going to have this yellow plate right here. Okay, so that's the deal. There we go. You're going to want to pop this off, and you're going to want to, now, I'm not guaranteeing this is going to work. I don't know if it worked for mine, but there's the impeller. This part right here, nasty stuff on my finger from the fish tank. This part right here, I shaved it down a little bit. Now, I probably could go a little bit more. Let me kind of see if I got something to point at with. There we go. So, this part right here, okay? That guy, oops, just kind of blew my focus out, didn't I? That guy right there is, just shave it down a little bit if you feel like it. If not, I don't know how much of a difference it'll make, but all you're going to do is put it back on like that. Sorry for doing this one-handed. And then you're going to slide your pump back together. That's it. That's about as good as it gets right now for this particular pump. I wouldn't even worry too much about destroying the pump. It's not a high heat pump. I have my suspicions. My tank seems to blow through a lot of water, and I thought it was a high heat pump, but it may very well be, but it's definitely not. It's like 11 watts or something. I mean, it's a pretty pathetic little pump for 98 gallons an hour. I don't have many complaints, but I may go up to something a little bit bigger and then just cut the flow back on that and control it. But that is pretty much the mod that you're going to want to do. So you're going to want to get rid of this piece. Remember, you can see it's still on the outside there. And that's the guy that's goes right behind this. And you can just pull that right off and snap the pump back together. And that'll improve your flow drastically. That, with the removal of your outlet. Okay, this thing just is nothing but a flow inhibitor. The hole is so small that I don't know how this thing would ever get 98 gallons per hour through it. But that's the deal. So I've been running it like that again for about 3 weeks now, 3 or 4 weeks, and stuff's been growing. I'm not 100% satisfied. I wouldn't put coral in there quite yet, but I'm still experimenting and going slow. And of course, I'm a little more patient because I've already got another tank that's up and kicking butt. So if you're new to this, hopefully this will help you out a little bit. And again, some other people have suggested maybe just cranking the pump up. Say for $20, you know, I could take or leave this thing. I'll just buy another one. I think at some point that's probably going to be my next move. So anyway, hope that helps you guys. Thanks for watching.